What's up, guys? Elijah Scheid here, owner and supervising broker of Venue Real Estate. And I don't know if it's just me, but anytime I hear bad news or some juicy gossip, it just goes straight to the core of my heart. I remember all of the details, and I just can't wait to tell somebody about it. I don't know if I'm the only one who wrestles with that, but with just the steady inflow on my phone of bad news with inflation and the housing market and the war in Ukraine and politics and the shootings in schools, it seems like an unending stream of bad news that winds up imbalancing how I perceive life. So for the next couple of weeks, I want to tell some good gossip that I hope goes straight to the core of your heart that you just can't wait to tell somebody about. Connecting with people here in the community, I found this beautiful story about someone who's moved in from the outside that is doing so much to help change our community. Now, through telling the story, I'm going to be very intentionally vague about names, places, details, because the family doesn't want to be brought to the limelight. They want to serve the community quietly and in the shadows, and I want to honor that. Here a number of years ago, a man finished college, was married, had a family, and jumped into his chosen vocation according to his degree. Wasn't in that vocation long before he realized that it wasn't fulfilling for him, and so went back to the labor force in order to support his family. Now, as he was in his industry, he began to realize that there were many places of effectiveness and efficiency that could be improved in his line of work. And not only so, but these inefficiencies and ineffectivenesses began to threaten his work position such that he may lose his job and not be able to support his family. So as need and desperation merged together in innovation, he began to develop a program that would bring effectiveness and efficiency such that over time, a very large corporation bought his program from him for a very large sum of money, such that he then merged into the Montana market with plenty of cash to buy a very luxurious cabin for his family. His goal was to be able to gather all of his children from all over the United States and have a place where they could meet for all the major holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and gather for the summer to spend time together and celebrate the success that had came after years and years of stress and mess on the way to success. And speaking with the son, that there were periods of time when it was so tight, so difficult to move forward, that the gentleman was paying his programmers out of his personal savings to just keep things merging forward. And as they merged into the Montana area to purchase a property, now had plenty of resources to purchase a very, very nice cabin with cash. Now, it's easy to see those who are coming into the Montana area with lots of resources and scooping up luxury properties and to become jaded that they're getting the best properties, locking them up, and then not doing anything for our community, which is absolutely not the case for this family. The gentleman retains a portion of time throughout the summer for he and his wife to come and enjoy the big sky in the midst of some of the most beautiful times that we have, as well as retaining time around the major holidays in order to bring his children in and to celebrate all together. But for the largest portion of the time, while his house is unoccupied by himself, that he has his son, who is still here in the region, fill the house from week to week with people who are serving others in the Bozeman community. He invites them in, gives them a whole week in his house to be refreshed, free of charge, in order that they can enjoy the resources and access to luxury and privilege that he has worked so hard for, such that others can be refreshed and restored, invigorated, to be sent back into the Bozeman community to continue serving people sacrificially. Now, this makes my heart sing, friends, to hear of how somebody who stepped out and labored for years and years to break into a place of success is now coming to the Bozeman community to invest in our community, that they've been able to make their dreams in realty a reality through a cash purchase. But then the majority of time that they're not here, then they're using their property in order to invest in the Bozeman community, to serve those who serve others and often don't have access to large incomes. My challenge to you in hearing this story is go out and repeat it to someone else around you. Tell them some good gossip. And if you've heard this story and that you're in a place much like this gentleman and his family is, that you've merged into success and that you have available resources either through properties or connections or opportunities that you could broker towards the Bozeman community in order to refresh those who are serving others and to see our whole community built up, I'd plant a seed in your mind of imagination to merge forward yourself. Friends, we need more hope. Hope is the belief that the future can be better than the present, and that we have the resources in order to make it a reality. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, that you're encouraged by the story, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.